guys. Okay, so first things first, I like to go through and see if any of these lashes can pop off while I'm lashing. Now, every single client isn't that way. Sometimes I can go in and say, I don't really need to do anything. The lashes are good. Let me just go through and start lashing. And honestly, on this specific client, I will. But I feel like you guys still can struggle sometimes with the banana peel method, and that's why I have no problem coming in and kind of showing you how to start that out first. Make sure that you're not being too rough though. It's nothing for the lashes to sometimes get stuck to each other after 2.5, 3 weeks. But just make sure you're not being too abrasive when it comes to removing the lashes. Sometimes you guys are rough with your lash clients and then your clients don't want to return. Okay? No one wants to return if they feel like they're getting beat up at their appointment. Unless they know that. Unless they know that they're coming for a filler or, a microblade or something that could be possibly painful. If not, and they have no recollection of that, no one wants to be getting beat up at their appointment. No one wants their lashes yanked out. No one wants to be poked with the tweezers. Like, people don't want to experience that. And sometimes you guys are a little rough. And, my clients, they'll come in, like, let's say if I have a new client, they'll come in and be like, yeah, I left my last lash tech because she was super rough or she never gave me what I needed. Those are literally the top complaints. The top complaints are about painful appointments, or simply not giving them what they want, i.e., good retention, i.e., the lash style they want, something like that. Okay, so you have to make sure, like, just because somebody has given you the money for the full set does not mean they have to stay with you throughout the duration that they're going to keep their lash extensions. So you want to make sure that it's not a situation where the person is just continuously having to say the same thing over and over again. Hey, I really want thicker lashes. Hey, I really want thicker lashes. Hey, I really want thicker lashes. Like, you don't want someone saying that to you over and over and over again. You want to deliver that result promptly, smoothly, and quickly. Okay? And paying attention to detail as seamlessly as possible. 23 people on our YouTube live. Thank you guys so much for popping in. My name is Jasmine Akia. I own and operate Jazz Lash. I've been doing lash extensions for a little over 10 years, as a licensed cosmetologist for over 13. If this is your first time in here watching, please go ahead and drop me a live in the chat. I recently started going live on YouTube because when we was going live on TikTok, it's like it went from everybody and their mom being in there to no one being in there. And that was like super crazy to me. So I was like, you know what? Let's just start going live on YouTube. And I've honestly had some really good reactions on YouTube. We're going in and using our Quickie Lash Adhesive at jazzlash.com. Make sure you guys shop. Take advantage of the code LashBar1 if you're on our live. That code is always active if you're on our live. And yeah, let me know in the comments how long you've been lashing, and if you're a lash tech, where you lash at. My client went to sleep, so I was like, you know what, let's just get on here and go live. I do want you guys to trust the process. Right now, the lashes look a little crazy, but it's okay. Y'all know Jazz Lash gonna get her right. Don't even worry about it. I do need a little bit of a water break as soon as I get done laying this lash down, so I'm gonna take one real quick. Just to let y'all know. I work in Salon Suites, and so it's a lady next to me that does hair. And so, if you guys hear anybody in the background, that's my coworker. She was doing something pretty cool. She was doing like some blue hair color or something like that. And throughout this set, I have fans and spikes. And the reason I use those spikes in 17mm is just to give my client some texture. She loves some texture. She loves when the lashes look extra dark. If you want extra dark lashes, you want to mix your curls. It's also going to make sure you don't just run out of one curl. Been lashing for a few, so I'm just gonna go ahead and brush them out and see if there's anything else that I could be doing in the meantime. Thank you so much for the thumbs up on our YouTube. Yeah, I've been getting addicted to social media, and I really, really, really hate that for me. Like, it can become so addicting. Like, just doom scrolling. You know what I mean? Well, it's just like all you doing is doom scrolling. And you don't want to be hard. Again, you don't want to be like painful to the client. But when you're brushing, you got to make sure that your retention isn't going to move at all. You need to make sure that lash, the retention is so strong that that lash is not going to move. So that's why I go in really firmly at the base and brush out. You also want to make sure there are no stickies. No lashes are going to be stuck and abrasive, okay? And the only way to do that is to give it a really, really, really good brush out. Now I'm going to go in on that bottom lash line. This is called lash layering. And this is going to make sure that I get her lashes extra dark like she requested. This is a 2-week infill. Sometimes my client does extremely well, and sometimes she does get a little bit shedded out because she does wear makeup. She works with the general public. She wears makeup on a consistent basis. That's honestly the only like factor that's kind of out of your hands as a lash tech, as well as like humidity and stuff like that. But my clients that wear more makeup on a day-to-day basis, they're just going to experience more shedding. They're cleaning more. They're around their eye more. It is what it is. It doesn't make you a bad lash tech. It doesn't make her a bad client. Comes with the territory. You just need to make sure the client knows what to expect, and you need to make sure you know what to expect, right? So you know what to expect when that client comes back for a infill, and the client knows what to expect when they're rinsing that makeup off, when they're putting makeup on, and things of that nature. Now, for some odd reason, when I'm taking a lot of the tackiness off, it be taking everything off, and then it keeps moving, and then it aggravates me. So I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of our pink micro pore tape. I haven't dropped this yet on Jazz Lash. It's really, really, really nice. And I'm just going to put that directly over the tape that's holding it back. Question on our TikTok live says, retention is strong when you have length, honey. Is that I think that's my client, Brittany. If that's my client, Brittany, you better be in the comments telling everybody I'm the best motherfucking lash tech you know. And that's period. We ain't playing no games. If that's my client, Brittany. If that's not my client, Brittany, then who is that? So yeah, you want to make sure the retention is hitting. If that's my client, Brittany, we were on live yesterday doing the 8mm, 9mm, 10mm set. If y'all missed it, I'm sorry. Y'all need to make sure you guys are subscribed to all of our platforms so that way you are alerted when we are live. Okay? My head hurts from liking so much. We only got 350 likes, so you ain't even like it like that. You ain't even like it like that. So stop lying. She said her hand hurt from liking. We had 300 likes. That lady act like we had 3,000 likes. She didn't double tap the screen like twice. She talking about her hand hurt. Y'all see how my clients are? They spoiled brats. I love it though. I love that my clients are spoiled brats because it just means that I spoiled them. So now I'm going to go in with that bottom layer. And if you guys can tell, I've layered CC and D curl. Just to remind myself what I'm using, I'm going to go in with 16 mm D curl on that bottom lash layer. Make sure the base is skinty like my waist. If the base is not skinty like my waist, you need to learn how to hand make your fans. Maybe your pinching method is a little bit off. Okay? Set that lash down, give it a rock back and forth. I love Jazz Lash. 0.5 dry time on that adhesive before you move. That's what the retention should look like every single time. Brittany, thank you so much for liking. It's not even popping up on the screen. They be hating sometimes. Make sure that base is skinty. Skinty, okay? And I love using the glue ring because I just feel like it does a lot of the work for you. It does a lot of the work for you, and then you're able to really come in here and set that lash down. Just like that. And yeah, guys, you just want to keep doing that over and over and over again. Over and over again. Over and over again. And I do lash even those baby lashes because I feel like if the lash is there and grown out enough, then it can hold a false lash. And you just never know. You want the lash line to be thick. You don't know what might hold and what might shed. You know, something could surprise you. So I just go ahead and make sure I'm lashing every lash as much as I humanly possibly can, of course. Oh, this phone is finna die. Let me put it on. 940, thank you. Any lash techs in the chat? Any lash techs in the chat? Double tap the screen. Any lash techs in the chat? Let me know. No lash techs at all in the chat, y'all? Well, alright, darling. I guess. I love a thickie on a base. Brittany, what's up? How are you? Thank you so much for engaging. You see everybody else is in it. It's just kind of been slower today. Wednesdays are always kind of like that. It's weird. It's just kind of like a weird time of the year. It's like people are fatigued a little. Like a little fatigued. A little fatigued, wanting a vacation, wanting the kids to go back to school, wanting, you know, just a little fatigued. I feel like that kind of goes on at this time of the year. Mid-year, feeling good, feeling bad, feeling like you're hitting your goals, feeling like you're not. Whatever the case have you. I feel like it's one of those situations. Now I'm going in with 15 mm CC curl right around those 16 mm, and that's just going to give us a little versatility to the lash. Just going to give us a little versatility to the lash, going to give us some depth to the lash. It's just going to look really good next to those 16s. I like to combine D curl, C curl, CC curl, C curl, like anything in that realm. I haven't played enough with J curl. I do like B curl. I would imagine B curl and C curl would hit for sure. For sure. I know that it would hit. I know that it would look good. And yeah. So I'm just going to go back and forth with them both. Keep the 1K likes. When Chris gets home from work, I have dinner on the table, honey. I made a biscuit order. They just came to pick. Oh my God. I never made a video with your bread like I told you I was because my fat ass ate it. My client made me some fresh bread and I really want to support her business because she's just, you know, brought them to me. She's never asked me for payment or anything. And like one thing about me, I love to support the girls. So I told my client I was gonna make a sandwich with it on live because I've been doing a lot of like food style lives. And why the hell? Both times she bought me the bread, I ate it because I'm fat. I don't know what we gonna do with me. Like my back is big at this point. My client that's on my live got the shortest lashes ever, and these are like 16, 17, 18, so they're like literally quadruple the length she has on her eyeball. Not even quadruple. What's times 6? And that tape helps you be sensitive. I do like to be sensitive. I don't even allow my tweezer to touch the pad when I'm on the bottom lash line. And that's just so I'm not being too abrasive because this bottom lash line is extremely sensitive. Like, I'm as close as humanly possible at this point to her waterline. So you don't need to be rough, you know? Literally, you don't need to be rough. You better have that dinner ready. I don't want you getting put out or replaced. No, let me stop. That man love you. He ain't going nowhere. Don't worry about that. I gotta feed that peach. No, for real, because I hate when I get too skinny. Did I wake you up, Shannon?
Mm-mm.
Are you asleep?
Really?
See, Brittany playing with you. You woke my client up. See, that's why I can't play with y'all in the chat. Gotta do my job. I gotta do my job, because I'm not trying to get fired, child. No, let me stop. I ain't trying to get fired, child. You know how some of the girls be mean to their clients, thinking they can't get replaced. I got like anxious attachment. I'm like praying nobody tries to replace me, child. And it ain't even because I don't know I'm the best. Like, I know I'm the best to ever do it on this lash shit. I've been doing lashes. Like, I love it, right? But it's still just like I never want my clients to have to look elsewhere or like think like I'm not gonna slay them. Any color, anybody can come in here and get slayed by Jazz Lash, and that's period. Big P. Is it Big P? What they be saying? What they be saying, y'all? Is it Big P or what's the kids be saying? What the kids be saying, y'all? Is it Big P or is it B? They be putting the B's or whatever. I don't know, y'all. Y'all don't get old. 35 this year, y'all don't get old. I don't know. Woo! Yes. Yes. 1K likes. Thank you, Brittany. Shout out to my client. I love you. I love you. I love you. Y'all see how full that looks? Now we just have the inner corners. Yeah, don't play with me. I does this in my sleep, dog. I does this in my sleep, dog. Okay. I asked to put some lash text in the chat and nobody said nothing. I don't have no lash text in the chat. Like, just a whole bunch of people just bored, just doom scrolling. Like, what's tea? Like, tell me the tea. Like, I know my client in here. She don't lash, but I don't have no lash text in here. Nobody in need of lash supplies? Hmm? Feel good coming through the back end, don't it? No inner corners for me, dog. I know, right? I know, right, girl. I seen that though. I didn't like that on the other eye. Like, you should let me do it a little bit more, please. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Bro, I guess it's just me and you. I don't got no lash takes. I don't know what's wrong with my algorithm. I'm so glad you came in though. Ain't nobody been engaging on TikTok today. It's been all losers. Real talk. I'm like, dang, what's going on TikTok? TikTok used to be the app. Like, I don't know what they did to it. Set that lash now. Rock back and forth. I love Jazz Lash. 0.5 drag time. Boom. Keep that base super skinny. Or like the bot pages. You know, sometimes it's like a lot of bot pages. Or maybe it's just too early. Like maybe I went on too early, too soon. Too soon, too soon. Did I go on too soon? Am I supposed to be out here lashing at 10 p.m.? I did see somebody doing that yesterday. I was like, I wonder if I would get better guests if I went at like a later time because you know people are off instead of just like bot pages or like people who aren't really even in my field. I don't know. I definitely don't want to be like ever want to be like a Debbie Downer or nothing like that. But it definitely can be disheartening sometimes when you put a lot into something and it just don't go out the way you wanted it to. But I've kind of been dealing with that for a while, so I'm kind of in a space where I'm just learning to accept it now and not fight it. I feel like a lot of things I fight. The universe will be trying to do something and I'll be fighting it. You know? And so I'm trying to kind of stop that. Easier said than done for sure, but I am trying to stop that. Like, if there aren't any good engagers on TikTok, then maybe I'll just go to YouTube, you know? Or maybe I'll get back on TikTok later when there are going to be good people on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying my hardest not to, like, get into a negative place. Because I feel like this year, I don't feel like this year has been negative, but I definitely feel like the news and, like, the aura sometimes can just be, like, negative, you know? And I don't like that. I'm just, like, in a good vibe. If TikTok ain't any more than where somebody else going, I don't know. Britt, you literally see you the only person that is like online actually engaging. Everybody else is just like doo doo doo. That's why I just be thinking they bot pages or something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering too. My YouTube, when I first got on YouTube, was a lot of people in here. I haven't seen if it was any more yet. Shannon, are you okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. She was just snoring out my bed. She was just huffing and puffing and blowing the house down. My bad, y'all. I don't know, Red. I said the same thing, but I have seen people on the Lemon 8 app. Have you guys been on there at all? I haven't even downloaded it. I'm like, okay, I'm not about to get on another app. What about the what was the Chinese TikTok everybody was doing? Was it Red Note? What happened to that? Is that over with? My son said it was trash. He was like, Mom, don't download that. It was trash. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, don't download that, Mom. Y'all know my coworker, she just be in there spilling tea. She don't be caring at all who here. She just be spilling tea, y'all. Just be talking. Yeah, it's over with, I think. What's for dinner, Jazz? I made steak tacos yesterday. I'm gonna eat steak tacos. I'm gonna reheat steak tacos. I know, that's what I'm saying, girl. And that's why I said, like, I'm just trying to. And it's not even trying. If I had my other phone, if my other phone wasn't on YouTube Live, I would have our, our good aura and our good mindset and our Neville Goddard and our Abraham Hicks playing just to put the energy back into the air. But yeah, it's just been a lot of negativity and I just don't really want to engage in it anymore. Like, I don't even really want to figure out why we don't have good people on TikTok anymore. I don't even really want to figure out why this is happening. Like, I just want to be where the good energy is. I just want to be where the tribe is. I just want to be where people who want to grow their lash business and be the best lash artists are going to be. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just trying to, like, focus my attention on that. not necessarily focus my attention on like the fact that like every time I get on TikTok, there's nothing but sucky people in my life. Like I don't really want to focus on that part. But I can't say that because my client came in here today. So you know what I mean? It's all about perspective. Like I can't say that everybody on TikTok was trash because my client came in here and she showed love and she, you know, made the live go up and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna keep my attention on the positive. I'm actually gonna try my hardest tomorrow to not complain at all. You know? It's kind of hard sometimes to just surrender. I feel like I never really know what that is because it's just it's hard. So you're always constantly fighting. You know what I mean? Like there's always this constant fight. But I feel like there's been a couple things that have happened to me lately where I've realized certain things just ain't worth the fight. Certain people just ain't worth the fight. Certain battles, certain things just ain't worth the fight. Like just you know. That's how I'm looking at things now. Ain't worth the time, ain't worth the fight. My time is very valuable. You know? Everybody's time is valuable and everybody's valuable. You just gotta kind of keep thinking about that, you know? How many times am I gonna say you know? You know? How many times I'm gonna say you know? I need some water. Woo! She's dying over here. Woo! Golly. Just dying over here. Let me get my water, y'all. Raising Queens Beauty Bar, you were in here, I think it was yesterday. And I was busy with a client, so I didn't see it. And then when I came in and responded, I was like, oh my God, like, hey, you know what I mean? I came in and responded. And you were gone at that time. So I just want to say, hey, girl, hey. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. Like, and I'm learning the hard way that sometimes you just got to surrender. Sometimes you just got to, like, literally, like, just surrender, let it go. Put the intention out there and let it go. Because, I mean, you'll literally be all day. You'll be all day. You'll be all day being sad. You'll be all day replaying things. You'll be all day, like, you'll just be all day. And it's like, for me personally, I genuinely don't have the time. Like, I don't have the time to be sad. I don't have the time to, like I got too much I want to do in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I can't waste my life for nobody. I got way too much I'm doing with my life. I got way too many goals I want to hit with my life. I can't, like, that was the thing too. Like, I was, like, holding my life back. Like, I was, like, always dumbing myself down to be around certain people. I was always not being my full potential. Sorry. Always not being my full potential to be around other people. Be in certain rooms, you know, like, and so surrendering was just, it's not easy. And that's why I'm really glad that she said that, because it's not easy. I feel like for someone like me, it's not easy at all. I'm going to go in and do the inner corners. And if you guys notice, sometimes her eyes just like to hide those inner corners. So I'm going to move them completely out of the way. That way I can really get into those inner corners. So yesterday, I think it's Raising Queens Beauty Bar. She said something, and by the time I went to respond, she wasn't in the room anymore. I don't remember what it was, but it was really good. And I just want to say shout out to her because she does come in and pop in and chat. See what I was saying, Brittany? You see what I was saying? I'm not going to worry about where the good TikTokers are because they're going to find me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to come in and be wondering why TikTok is trash. Because they're going to come in and they're going to follow me. Just like Brittany, just like Raising Queens. You guys are amazing. So I don't have to worry about where the amazing people are because they're going to find me because I'm always going to be an amazing person. I'm going to be the change that I want to see. And because I'm going to be the change I want to see, I'm going to attract that. I'm going to continuously believe that, and that's what's going to happen to me in my life. I'm not going to put myself in rooms where I have to shrink myself anymore. I'm not going to put myself around people who don't want anything out of life and want me to not have anything out of life. I'm not going to get online and be consumed with negativity so much so that now I'm just a negative person. Like, I'm surrendering. I am attracting lash techs who also want to be the best lash techs in the world. And my clients are phenomenal. And that's just how I'm going to live my life. If that's delusional, then it is what it is. But that's just going to be what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time. Like, I genuinely don't have time. Don't nobody got time for that. Time is one thing we can never get back, y'all. And I'm really sad that I don't have my other phone. Maybe I'll start bringing my laptop. But I'm really sad that I don't have my other phone to put on like my meditative bag that I be in. Because I be in a meditative bag for sure. I be in a meditative bag for sure. Okay. Speaking of for sure, I'm so ready for them to go back to school. Oh my God, I'm counting the days down. And I love those little baby inner corners. I'm using 9mm and 10mm. We do have 10mm in stock in D-Curl on jazzlash.com. And we also have 9mm in stock on jazzlash.com. We are out of the longer lengths. We only have, we are out of the longer lengths in D-Curl, but we do have the shorter lengths. The lashes are super black and a very nice curl in them. That way you guys can really, really, really get, you know, that issue there. The lash glue is everything. Thank you, Brittany. I love you, girl. I told the kids today, use y'all school stomachs. They ate a whole family size box of cosmic brownies. Mine go back next week, and it can't come soon enough. Girl, they said that our kids don't go back until the 25th. Oh, Raisin Queens is back in the building. Hey, girl. Yeah, I don't remember what you said yesterday, but I came to I love your videos and lives. Oh my God, don't make me cry. I came to I came to respond to them. As soon as I came to respond, you must have had just left because I was like, dang, she ain't in here no more. But I do appreciate you, girl. I be seeing you. And it seems like every time I respond, you be gone. I be like, dang, my bad. Because I hate when I'm on somebody live and they don't respond. Like, I hate that. Like, girl, you see my motherfucking comment. Like, don't fuck with me. You ain't that famous. Like, but thank you. The glue is definitely hidden. That's for sure. That's period. ShopJazzLash.com. Okay, that's period. Like, y'all see, that's why I'm on here live, because I don't want to put out a whole bunch of commercials and shop and flyer and instant influencer. I want you guys to see in real time what we doing with the product. Okay, I want you guys to see in real time how no matter what, that glue is hitting. Okay, I want you guys to see the proof in the pudding. That's it. That's all. I ain't asking for too much. Or am I? Tell me right now if I'm asking too much. Raising Queens Beauty Bar, how is your beauty business going right now? Another thing I'm doing is kind of getting off the negative side of TikTok, the negative side of the beauty world. Like, the beauty world TikTok is a little toxic for me. It's all about people dragging people for their prices. It's all about lifestyle content. People are like, oh, I bought a Maybach today. Like, it's getting a little it's getting a little far for me personally. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know what's going to be the massive reset, but a massive reset is for sure coming, if it's not already here. I might just not know because I'm in a little bubble, but a massive reset on what we're taking in on a day-to-day basis is definitely happening. At least on my timeline, for sure, because I can't take all that in. Y'all look at my coworker. 2.9K likes. Thanks, y'all. Booth renting. I need a space to host my lash trainings. I need a space to host my lash trainings. I need a space to host my lash trainings to booth renting. I've been both renting for 2 years, so it's time. Oh, I've been booth renting. My business is going good. I'm opening up my first studio building September 1st. Where are you located? I'm not asking for too much. 2.7K likes. Can we get to 3K? Brittany, do it just let you share? Like, I feel like sometimes it just let you share. These are the handmade fans we made on live the other day. So I'm just going ahead and using some. I do like to do that with clients like this that require a lot of hand-making fans, because since I've been lashing for 10 years, I noticed that my wrist, let me zoom this out just a little bit. I noticed that my wrist, if I'm not like super relaxed and just constantly from doing this, can get very tense by the end of the weekend. So yeah. Y'all see how I don't F around on that glue? Like, stop playing with the queen. I wish I could have queen in my lash name, because y'all know I'm always saying that. My client Brittany can tell y'all, I'm always like, stop playing with the queen. I named my dog Queen. Y'all know I'm obsessed with Nicki Minaj. She's the queen. Like, I love the word queen. And it's just like, I wish I could have queen in my beauty name. But, you know, it's Jazz Lash to the death. It's Jazz Lash to the death. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. Oh, 3.2K. How late do I work? This is my late client today. Thursdays are the only late nights I work, but this client is a spoiled brat, so I just work whenever she wants me to. No, I'm just playing. This client is one of my late clients on Thursdays, but she asked me to move to Wednesday because she wasn't coming as late. She used to come at like 5:36, but since she wanted her appointments at like 4, she was like, could you do Wednesdays? Thursday, my last client is at 6:30 p.m. And so a lot of times I'm on live with that client and we'll leave about 8:30. Other than that, throughout the week, I only work until like, especially during the school time, I only work until literally like 4 or 5. A lot of my clients are professionals, so they like to get in and get out. But I mean, I'm not opposed to working some nights, just not every night. Like, every night is crazy. But I do know a lot of people, like, starting out, they want to kind of create those hours. When I first started working, guys, I worked all the time. There was never a time I didn't work when I first started my business. I was always working. I mean, not only did I need the money, I wanted to be available, and I wanted to get the clients, and I wanted to build my business. So I definitely encourage you guys to be more available if you don't have the clients yet. Now I am a little bit more picky because I can be and because I have really good clients. And that's another thing too. Like, a lot of times I brag on my clients. I think people just be thinking I just be bragging just to brag. Like, Every single client that I have is amazing in some type of way, shape, or form. Like, let's say I got a client that don't ask me for a lot. Like, they don't ask me for a lot, like on a volume base or this or that. Like, they don't really care about the lashes for real. That client may tip me like $150. Or let's say I had a client that don't tip me a lot. That client may refer me hella people. Like, they know everybody, so like they refer me hella people. Or let's just say I got a client that don't refer me nobody. Like, but they show up every 2 weeks on the dot. They never cancel an appointment. They always tapped in. They always locked in. They own my lives. Doubles happen to screen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of times people have to understand everything is not just a monetary value. Some things are worth more than money. Like, some things can be more moving than money. Like, if a client doesn't leave you gratuity, but they're literally at every single appointment referring everybody they know, shouting you out any chance they get, then the $5 to $10 that they may leave you in gratuity is not really that important. Sometimes, as like beauty professionals, people get caught up on actual money too much. Now, don't get me wrong, we're in business to make money. That's period. I'm always telling y'all to charge y'all royalty. I know my set started at $250. I'm not here to tell y'all doing no $100 lashes in any capacity, like, at all. But at the end of the day, when you're growing a business and you're a small business owner, you need to be realistic about the people you're going to attract. Everybody that walks through the door is not going to be a millionaire. And everybody that walks through the door is not going to hand you over their wallet every time they see you. Now, you can create your own reality, right? In a sense of, I'm creating an environment where I'm only going to service high-end professionals, or I'm only going to service this. But don't let the fact that people make a lot of money make you think that they're going to spend a lot of money with you, because that's not accurate. People can make a lot of money and not tip you. People can make a lot of money and not shout you out. People can make a lot of money and not show up to their appointment. People having a lot of money doesn't always equate to having a lot of integrity. So I have the best clients in the world, and that's because I go above and beyond for my clients. I look out for my clients. The client that I'm doing right now was one of the first clients I ever serviced in my career 10 plus years ago. She comes in, she does what she wants, she knows she's gonna get her lashes, she sleeps, she does her vape, she chills, like, she's cool. Like, all of my clients like that. One of my clients right now is in the chat, like, she getting her lashes done. I just seen her yesterday. She's still in here vibing with us. Like, treat your clients like gold, and I promise to God, you will always have them. It's when y'all start getting cocky, y'all start feeling yourself. Y'all start telling people to read the policies or don't text you. Y'all start charging people all type of crazy fees, squeeze in, last minute fee, a Saturday fee, just all type of crazy stuff that just, if you was the consumer and somebody charged you that, you would be like, girl, I'm never coming back here again. But because it's your business, you think that people are supposed to have some type of empathy. That's not how this works. You get sometimes once or twice to piss people off, and then they may never come back after that. And then it's going to be your fault. It's not going to be their fault. It's going to be your fault because you was unprofessional and you didn't retain that situation well. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect. But when y'all just start hauling off and acting a fool and then charging people for it, no. No. Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. Crazy tail self, charging fee. Why the hell are y'all charging a fee to book, like, on the weekend and when you ain't available, and this, like, all of that is crazy. Like, y'all just price gouging at this point. Like, and I'm usually with y'all, with the professionals, when they like, oh, the girls want to charge for their lifestyle, because those are just people who are jealous. But dead serious though, like, why are y'all charging the squeezing fee? You're either available or you're not. Like, you're either available or you're not. Why are you charging a squeezing fee? Like, what am I paying? Like, what do you mean you squeezing me in? Like, do you have the appointment or not? Like, I've seen girls drop their appointments because, y'all be dropping y'all schedule like it's a mixtape at the 10th of the month or the 15th of the month, whatever crazy nonsense that is. And then people will get on there and be like, 3 more squeezing appointments available. What the f is you talking about? What the f are you talking about? I thought a squeeze in meant you really don't have the time, but I'm gonna squeeze you in between this client or that client. Or I'm a hairdresser and I can have you sit under the dryer while I do this braid up real quick. And then when that braid up needs to sit, as a quick weave, they gotta sit under the dryer and I can do your hair. Like, that's what I thought a squeezing appointment is. A squeezing appointment is just you just need some extra money per appointment. That's effed up. That is effed up. Now, y'all wonder why y'all clients don't be coming back. Y'all be sitting on everybody other page. I have clients that I've had service for 10 years. A decade. Stop playing. Stop. You walk in, the person don't even say your name, don't even greet you, just, hey, just sit down. I've been places where people just told me to come lay down. Ain't asked me what I wanted. This is and mind you, people know I'm in the industry. People know I'm in the industry. People know I'm expecting a certain level of professionalism. And if I don't get it, then imagine what people who have no idea what's supposed to go on happens to. And it's definitely not a skin color thing because it's black women that service me, it's white women who service me, it's Hispanic, it's all people who service me and I've had great experiences or who service me and I've had terrible experiences. And so I'm always like in the middle on it because I do know customers can be crazy. I actually had a customer that was really working on getting fired because she just was becoming too much. I don't like clients when they start becoming too much. I had a client that was really like, you know what, I'm going to have to fire this client. And in 10 plus years, y'all, I've only fired maybe 3 clients in my entire career. I've only fired 2 or 3 clients. You got to really do something for me to say, no, I don't want your money. You got to really do something to take me there. So I don't know. But I had a conversation with this client and now the situation is rectified. I no longer have that issue with her anymore. It's like some of y'all just be too happy to fire people. Like, because you never in life got any type of, I don't know, authority. So it's just like you just willing to just fire anybody that upsets you. I don't know. I find it weird. Extremely weird. What's going on? Is your back bad or what? Your butt hurt? What were you doing before you came that your butt hurt?
I was moving back.
Oh, that's what they all say. That's what they all say, Miss Shannon girl. So yeah, y'all, just a little free game. I don't really even like to get on here and have to, mama bear the situation every single time. But it's like people just like the industry, like it saddens me. Now I really sound like an old lady. I really sound like my grandma back in the day when your grandma was like, it's those phones. Those phones are the devil. You know what I mean? Like I know I sound like that, but that's how I feel. You know what I mean? When I get online and I see some of this crazy nonsense, when I get on the internet, like, and y'all just be talking negative about your clients. Like, what? I get online, I just paid you full service. I get online and you talking negative about me. Like, what the hell? Like, y'all just don't want no money or something. I don't know. It's sad to me sometimes. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm almost done, guys. Only have a few minutes left. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything about the lashes? Lash adhesive is jazzlash.com. Make sure you guys shop, take advantage, support. Use code LashBarb1 at checkout. All packages ship same day. And now you guys see I'm just going through and making sure her lashes are absolutely perfect. One thing I will say about fills, sometimes people aren't lashing all of the lashes because they're like, well, it's just a fill. Then that means you need to charge more for your fills. If you feel like you're not being compensated for lashing every lash, then you need to charge more for your fills. You don't start giving the client half-ass because you're not being paid for it. You simply just add it to the service. right? So I'm not gonna not lash every lash. I'm just going to charge the client what I want to be paid for me lashing every lash in an infill service. Does that make sense? My infills start at 109 for a 2 week, 125 for a 3 week, 150 for a 4 week. I did see you guys online saying you charge a flat rate for full sets and fills. Like I think they said they charge 300 for full sets and 150 for fills. The only reason I don't want to do that is because I do have clients that literally don't ask for me. Like they don't ask for nothing. Like they asking me for like 10 wet set on the field. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable charging nobody $150 to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'd feel like a scammer. Because that's only gonna take me 60 minutes and it's not even gonna it's barely taking any product, as opposed to like a client I'm doing right now that takes product, time, hand making fans, spikes, drama. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel comfortable charging my classic wet set clients who are getting 10 9 8. Even my client Brittany that was just on here, she only gets 8 I would not feel comfortable charging her $150 for no wet set of 8 That's not even right. I'm not doing nowhere near as much work on her as I am with this client right here, you know. And most of my clients are like the client that I have right here. They do get drama, but I do have like 3 or 4 clients who just don't get a lot, and I really just wouldn't feel comfortable charging them 150 for a fill that I'm barely doing any work. But I do think the concept of not having a lot of lashing on the menu, like as far as full sets, that's not really a big difference. The full set classic is 200, full set volume is 250, full set strip lash is 275. So it's all in the same realm. There's really no room for a client to be like, you know, trying to just be cheap and book the cheaper set. If you're going to be cheap and book the cheaper set, you're going to get a classic set. There's no hybrid versus volume. No, anything in which I'm using anything besides a classic lash is $250. Ain't no, I'm getting hybrid. Can I get it for $195? No. The answer is no. I don't recommend you guys start doing that, because that's when clients start to try to dictate the price. And then on top of dictating the price, they'll go around and tell people they're unhappy with what they received. It's best to just be completely honest and upfront when it comes to pricing. Honestly, truly. Because why aren't you confident in what you're charging anyways? Be confident in what you're charging. Be happy with what you're charging. And trust me, people will pay it. And I've had clients tell me straight to my face, Jasmine, I went somewhere cheaper and it was nowhere like yours. Allow people to have the choice. Allow people to go experiment. It's okay. If you're confident in what you're doing, they'll be back. I'm never like that. Like, I'm never like mad at like, oh, she went over there, or she went. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not even me being cocky. I know that I do a better job. I know that the quality is unmatched. I'm not worried about it. I swear to God. My full sets are 145 to 185. Where are you at? I'd like to get to 90 to 110. Where are you located? I'm currently in Iowa right now, guys. I know y'all like, how the hell you get to Iowa? I know it's a long story. But I'm currently in Iowa right now. And believe it or not, I get paid way better and way easier in Little Iowa than I did when I was in Las Vegas. Las Vegas was a complete shit show. You guys can let me know if you want a video on why I don't ever recommend somebody to move to Las Vegas. Not just playing. Move to Las Vegas, but when you move to Las Vegas, there's just a couple things you're going to have to expect. That's it. That's all. Okay, that's all. I am on YouTube Live as well as TikTok Live right now. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I absolutely love it. Indiana. My mom lives in Merrillville. You want the video on why you shouldn't move to Vegas? Is it by Merrillville? That's where my mom's located. So I'm in Dubuque, Iowa, guys. I'm located like 10 minutes from the Illinois border and 10 minutes from the Wisconsin border. Wisconsin and maybe one or two other states is the only states that don't require a license. So the quality in Wisconsin is really trash. I've been over there a few times. We're finished with this eye. But my mom lives in Indiana and my sister lives in Indiana, so I'm there a couple times like with that, but nothing else, y'all. With Quickie Glue, you really, really, really don't need bonder. I don't agree in using all those alcoholic-based products. Brittany said, preach. Brittany, where you been at? I was just talking about you. Girl, we pretty much family. I went to Merrillville High School. We is. Yeah, my sister lived in Merrillville. My mama lived in Sherrville. So I was just at my sister's house probably 2 weeks ago. The baby had a blowout. I was talking about how amazing my clients are. I don't know why baby decided to go boo-boo, but that was bogus. That's bogus as hell. I was born in Hammond, raised in Gary, and moved to Merrillville in high school. That's crazy. Definitely a small world. It's definitely a small world. So I don't like all those bonders, primers, sealants. I feel like that kind of works against your lash work. With this client, because she wears a lot of makeup, I do give her a little bit of bonder right here at the base of the lash. But you guys see I'm able to go in with my brush, give it a nice brush out firmly, and nothing moves. This is what you want. Because when the client go home, if they start brushing out their lashes and 3, 4 fall out that night, they're going to text you. They're going to text you and be like, well, I brushed, and like that's another thing too that I think is wrong in the lash industry. A lot of you guys are expecting clients to be lash techs. A client is not a lash tech. They don't know what no damn D curl, C curl, diameter 0.03, 0.1. They don't even know what that means. Stop talking to them like that. I seen somebody post yesterday, D curl, 14 mm, now booking. Client don't know what the hell you talking about. Client like, what's 16? Mom. They don't know what's going on. Stop expecting clients to know lash terminology. That's not their job. They're there to get their lashes done. They're not there to learn lash terminology or go to esthetician school. 0.03, full set, tapered inner outer corner. What are you talking about? Client like, what? Girl, I just want my lashes done. Shannon gonna come in here talking about, I want the 16 mom. You got that? Girl, get out. Stop talking to clients like that. Talk to clients like you would talk to somebody who has absolutely no idea what you're doing, because 9 times out of 10 clients have no idea of what you're doing. Unless they're a lash tech, they don't know all that terminology. They don't give a damn about a C curl, 0.03 diameter, 16 mom. They don't care. Can you slay a cat eye set? Yes or no? Check the box, yes or no. That's what they want to know. Will my lashes hold through tears, through nighttime shenanigans, and through the time of the month? That's what they want to know. Yes or no? Can I get the thick black lashes, or do you have the brown ones because I want brown ones? That's what they want to know. Oh, I'm going to use the new microfoam tape on you. Do you care? They like, microphone? You mean the thing that I sing in at karaoke? They don't know what y'all be talking about. Knock it off. Bree said, yes, I can, y'all. 3.6K likes. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Can you hold this for me, please? Mm-hmm. So when I'm finished, guys, I have the client hold the fan for a bit. And then I go ahead and remove the pad. First, I like to play music for y'all. So let me do that.